Hi, good morning, everyone. Hope all of you having a fantastic day, and welcome to the today's session. Today, I would like to uh, closely reflect on a responsibility on yourself. You know, and what does responsibility means to you, whichever the area you are in. So there is two things that you can ask. Where are you standing as we speak in terms of your personal, professional, financial development as we speak? You can take a pen and paper and review yourself. And what are the three good things, or I'll say five good things in your arena that you were very proud of? Okay, so that's a good way to start. You could start by saying, okay, you have a great parents. Say if you're already married, you have a great wife with the two kids, whichever they are in terms of personal. In terms of financial, you can say, okay, as we speak, what are you, what is your assets? I mean, assets, again, in the last video, I just said assets and liabilities are completely different. What gets into your pocket is your assets, and what goes out of your pocket is your liabilities. So as we currently speak, what is your financial situation? Are you able to sustain without generating money for a couple of years? Or even if you continue to do so, what is your current status and how much debt you have? If you have any, if you don't have, well done. But what is your current financial situation? And also in a profession or career, wherever you are in, where are you now? And what is the way forward? The same thing. So if you analyze what you have or what you are as of now, then you would like to see where you want to see yourself. As a normal interview questions people ask, but then we don't really focus on, looking forward. So where do you really want to see? Forget about that. You are attending a job. Take your interview by yourself and see where you want to see yourself 2 years from now, 1 year from now, 6 months from now. So you need to have that short, mid, and long-term goals, based on whatever the things. But never assume your current situation and plan the things where it fits where your current financial things. So whatever you want to achieve, have a big vision, big dream. You can plan in such a way that there is something, if you look back, and then you should be able to look back, that's worth dreaming for, worth planning those for. So once you do your self analysis, there are three things. It's always pretty much any leaders can suggest, or any successful people, if you look at it, these are the main three things that you always have to have a grip on yourself. One is the skills. Skill set. What is your skills? Whichever the area you are in, whichever the age you are in, what are your major skills? That's something no one else can do. And then what are you doing to develop your skills on a daily basis? Going to work, you're doing things, you're doing it fair enough, well enough. And what are the skills are you developing on a daily basis, or weekly basis, or monthly basis? See, society around us changing drastically with a lightning speed. So you need to, keep yourself updated to the technology, and also keep yourself improving, to cope up your competition, whichever the area you're in. So it cannot be that 10 years ago you did some masters in something and then that could help you today. Yes, it's always the mind which works, quick, efficient, but at the same time, how you polish or how you tune yourself, and what is the way forward, things that you want to improve. So your skill set is very important, and whichever the area you're in, you need to continuously keep pushing your limits, keep pushing your buttons for you to be the best at any given time on your certain skills, whichever the area you're in. Then comes your rules. For you to achieve certain things in your life, you need to have determined rules. Without rules, you cannot succeed. You cannot get up one day and say, okay, with a lot of motivation, you do something for a day, 2, 3, a week, and then you go back to sleep because you don't see the results immediately. So you need to have a certain rules. Imagine if a society what we are living, if we don't have a rules, what chaotic it's going to be. Just think about traffic rules in a city where the population is about 20 million to 30 million people. And imagine that one day the traffic lights won't work, or one day the traffic signals are just gone abandoned. So what would be the situation in that one day for the entire 20 or 30 million people, or perhaps whoever is commuting would be able to give you the answers for that. So we need to set or live by our rules. So you as a person need to set, you need to have certain rules and regulations that you need to follow for you to succeed in your life. So if you don't set whichever the area, it could be health, wealth, prosperity towards, you're being a health conscious, there has to be certain rules that you need to follow. You without that, there is no way that you're taking yourself to the next level. Now you can have skills, you can have rules. Mindset. What mindset are you developing? It's always the mind is the most amazing thing. I keep saying that because there are so many books, and then what I have seen and what I have learned over the years, and every day I'm learning on that specific subject. It does wonders. You need to trust your mind, but only way that you could do is that you need to have a discipline. It also, what is easy to do, also it is easy not to do. So what you have to develop is that the disciplines is very important. And so you need to develop a discipline starting from a 1, 2, 3 aspects. You cannot do 10 disciplines at the same time. But if you are trained enough to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and again, and it has to get into your system. Simple things like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, reading a book, going for a walk. It could be, going to the gym for 10, 15 minutes, or doing a meditation, doing a yoga. It could be many things, but you need to figure it out what best fits you and what makes you keep your energy levels high. So the mindset. So you need to, combine everything towards your mindset. You have to be a strong mind. Small distractions cannot pull you down. So that's what you need to keep yourself updated all the time. On daily basis, you have to develop on those your skills, your rules, set your rules, and at the same time your mindset has to be strong enough than any other things. If you have everything, but if you don't have a strong mindset, things will not go the way you would expect to go. So these 3 things are important. Simple examples like see, you had to do your own things, and if you wanted to have a good physique, good body, you need to go to the gym. You have to do your own push-ups. It's a simple example. If you don't do your push-ups, you're not going to look the way you wanted to look. If you don't push your weights, you're not going to look at the muscles you want to build. Same thing if in terms of health, if a doctor suggests you to take a pills, yes, people can help you if you cannot lift your finger and put it in your mouth, but you have to take your own pills. So see, all examples are all around us. The only thing is that we just ignore. It's very important to have your skills polished all the time, have your rules set for you as per how you want to see yourself growing, and having a strong mindset for you to develop and see yourself progressing, and more importantly, analyzing where you're standing today and what is the way forward. As long as if you have a clarity on where you are today and where you wanted to go, so there is a distance, and then there are certain things you need to do in those distance period, and it can be achieved. And people can think that no, it's very hard. No, nothing is hard. Also, nothing is easy. So, but you can do certain things for you to achieve what you wanted to see. If you don't do, and if you expect someone else do it for you, and you're just daydreaming, pretty much, as an individual, you need to have a responsibility for yourself. Firstly, if you can't help yourself, you can't help others. So be good, do good, and influence the people around you. I hope there was a little bit of explanation on how we have to move forward and take yourself to the next level. And with that note, I would like you today have a wonderful evening. Be good, do good, and influence the people around. Thank you.